Hi, anyone and everyone. This is Kim the Humble Hermit from Come As You Are Oracle. I'm going to do a collective oracle and affirmations for today. Today is Saturday. It is August 8th, 2026. Today is the 8-8 portal. I would suggest manifesting, meditation, praying if you believe, however you want to go about that. Today is the day, baby. Last night, tonight. You may follow me on the Talk the Tube, my blog, or not. Totally up to you. Take what resonates. It all might resonate. It's affirmations. We're going to use the Creative Consciousness Healing Deck by Joanna Wright. I had said I got this off of Amazon, and I did. It is still on there. I thought it was off. I thought they had taken it off, but it's still on there if you're interested. I want to say like 25 bucks, something like that. Oversized cards, but very cute. Just some simple affirmations. Pulling the deck upside down. I'm like, why did that card come upside down? Come out upside down? Not that they can't, but I was just like, oh. Just a reminder to you guys, if you follow, if you subscribe, if you watch the collective and you watch the tarot collective, I might or might not do those later. I'm thinking probably not, but if I happen to hop on, consider it a bonus. I'm going to get my tattoos today. My brother's coming over for his birthday dinner with my dad, so we're going to hang out for a while. And I don't really do readings when people are here, and I don't know how they would feel about that anyway. Don't care. Don't talk about it. Don't ask questions. Because again, I don't care how they feel. So I might do them. I might not. But if I do them, it'd probably be later in the evening. Just letting you guys know. I should start getting up in the middle of the night and doing extra readings when I can't sleep. Maybe it'll put me to sleep. We got two on the table. Oh, I love this one. I love this one. I just like that. I like the title of the card. I love it. I know, Bubby. You're always crying. We got three on the table. One more shuffle. One more shuffle. If you see me take a drink, it's my protein shake for the morning. Oh, some of them are just upside down, it looks like. I don't know how that happened. I haven't used this deck in a while, though, so. Sorry. Let me just straighten them out for a second. You know, what is that? Maybe the fairies were messing around with my decks. It's like every couple cards, like 2 or 3 cards are turned upside down. That's so weird. That's so weird. How is that possible? What did I do? What did I do? Okay. Now I think it's good. All right. We got 4 with bottom of the deck. We've got composting, decomposing energetic cords. Cut the cord. If you guys follow, if you subscribe, I told you guys that I added a certain someone to my cut the cord list when I was on my vacation last in July. So like 2-3 weeks ago. I added him, the guy I was in love with last year, to the cut the cord list. And I did that for about 2 weeks. And I stopped, probably this past Monday I stopped. Because I didn't add his name to my stuff. My little write-ups and my little enchantments and all that jazz. So, pardon me. On Tuesday, we worked together, and we were in picking, and I think I might have told you guys this already, but we were like one station apart. So we had one person in between us. And the person in between us, I was talking to on and off all day. Like, her and I are friends. He was on the other side of her. And then I had a friend or two on the other side of me. So I was talking on and off all day. Not that I'm not doing work, right? Like, I'm doing work, but like, you know, when we're not paying attention or whatever, like, I can stand over there and chit chat. If we're out of work, if like the work's not coming fast enough when we're kind of standing there, if that makes sense. We were on Rampack first thing in the morning. I was technically the last station, so I get pulled off first. And the boss has been doing that a lot. I think because, like, I volunteer all the time on Sundays, so I think now I'm kind of getting special treatment a little bit. Whatever. A lot of people get special treatment. But anyway, I spend most of the day doing Rampack, and then she pulls me off kind of early, and I just do regular picking. I like it because you get to do 2 different things throughout the day, you know? Yesterday I did Rampack in the morning, and then I went to packing for a minute, packed a few boxes. She came over and said, I need you back in picking. So I went back to picking, went back to Rampack, and then she pulled me off that probably around noon-ish, around 1, something like that. And then was doing regular picking. So yesterday I had like a gambit. Like I did a little bit of everything, which is nice. Because it keeps you motivated. You know, like standing there and doing one thing all day long is mind-numbing. It really is. So anywho, last Tuesday, we're on the other side from each other. Now, we were updating on and off all day. The system, there was something wrong with the system. So she would have us log off. They would reboot it from the office that does the actual software and stuff for our system. So not our company, but another company, right? I'm standing there. We just come up, we just start working, but there's some people, like, you know, when you're updating and the system reboots, some stations take a little longer to come back up. And I was off the Rampack, so I was just doing regular picking, so all of my stuff came a little bit faster, and I'm picking and I'm going back and forth, and I see something out of the corner of my eye, and my friend is still on, or my friend is off Rampack too. But the guy I was in love with last year is still on Rampack, and everybody down the rest of the line on Rampack. He is standing, leaning against the line that you put the boxes on to go upstairs to the robots, and he's standing there watching me. I looked out of the corner of my eye and saw him, and when I fully turned around, he's just standing there looking at me. And I turned around and locked eyes with him and, like, was staring at him, and I'm thinking, why are you watching me? Your married girlfriend is 4 stations away. Go talk to her. And second of all, I literally just did not cut the cord for those 2 days, the Monday and the Tuesday. Like, I didn't put his name in my stuff, so I didn't do my thing. And here he is, back to the same old shenanigans. I was like, damn it. I cut the cord every day, you guys. Every day I cut the cord. And by the way, me cutting the cord with the guy I was in love with last year, that's not just for my benefit, that's for his benefit, honestly, when you think about it. Because if he's in a relationship with that woman who used to be my friend, then you should not be paying attention to me, sir. So me cutting the cord, me doing what I do, that is for them as well. That's not just for me. That's not just to get him out of my energy. That's to get me out of his energy so that he can go do whatever the hell he wants. You know what I'm saying? And I look at it like that. To me, that's a more positive way to look at it. I know some people will be like, oh, you can't cut the cord. You can't do that. It hurts them, blah, blah, blah. I don't really look at it like that. And even if it were to hurt somebody, they were to feel it, like, oh, somebody, so-and-so cut the cord for me. It doesn't matter. Like, you know what I mean? Like, you need to do it. You got to do what you got to do, so you're going to do it. And it's just like heartbreak, right? It's just like experiencing a heartbreak all over again. Eventually they'll get over it, they'll move on. And that's the whole point, is to sever that tie so that they can move on. So that they can deal with the shit and move on. I cut the cord every single day. I added him to the list because I got sick of it. I just got sick of the, like, is he watching me? Does he want to talk? Like, just go be your own person. Go do your own thing. Quit paying attention to what I'm doing. You don't need to know what I'm doing. We're not in each other's lives. We're not friends. We're just coworkers. That is it. Like, you don't need to know about me and I don't need to know about you. It would be nice if he would keep his business out of the warehouse, but you know, people are messy. So there we go. And I can't really say anything to that because I was doing that last year, right? But I cut the cord every single day. Every single day I cut the cord. I have a list. Well, I added him to the list. And I added, because I actually have a list, so I remember. I added the guy that I dated after my divorce, my friends with benefits, the guy that came back last year, the guy who reached out to me again in January, and I blocked him. I put him on the list. So I have 9 people right now. Not that bad, considering last year, probably this time, I probably had like 20, 25 people on there. I'm not even kidding. And some of them I'm like, I don't even think you need to be on there. You know, like, I don't even think you need to. But yeah, right now I have about 9 people on there. Every day I cut the cord. Every single day I cut the cord. I don't want people up in my energy, and I don't want to be up in theirs. Equal give and take there, as far as I'm concerned. We got Moon Belly, healing your gut. And if you guys want to know how to cut the cord, Google it. And come up. You don't necessarily have to do what other people do. It's just nice to Google it and get an idea, and then do your own thing. Come up with your own thing. It's all about the intention. It's all about the intention of cutting that energetic cord. So go online, Google it, come up with something that you're comfortable with doing, and then set that intention between you and God, the angels, the ancestors, the dearly departed loved ones, and those souls that you're cutting the cord from, right? And then do it. And do it every single day. Every single day. There are probably 4 people on my list that I will never not cut the cord from every single day. 4 people. They will always be on there. We got Moonbelly, healing your gut. Make sure you're putting good things into your body. I understand, like, we all have, urges to eat certain things, right? I tell you guys I eat a Whopper from Burger King probably once a week, once every 2 weeks, whatever the case. It's kind of random at this point. I like to drink like sugary sweet coffees from 7 Brew, from Burger King, from Starbucks. I consider those my treats. Typically on the daily, my meal plan is 2 protein shakes, vegetables, a peanut, some type of nut pack, like usually like 100, 150 calories for a nut pack. Sometimes they have dried fruit in them. Veggies, I usually have an apple a day, some natural sugar there. And in the evening, probably 4 to 5 days a week, I have salad for dinner. And that's it. The other days I might splurge. You guys, if you guys remember from the past, if you follow, subscribe, I love frozen taquitos. You throw a few, I usually eat 6 at a time, so I'll throw 6 in the oven, heat them up, and that'll be my dinner. I think it's like 500-600 calories for 6 taquitos. Usually do beef. I like the flour tortilla ones, honestly. I feel like they come out crispier. I feel like they come out better. That's just me. More flavor. Sometimes I buy these little frozen, they look like quesadillas, panini kind of things. I throw them in the oven for like 15-20 minutes. It's like 400 calories. I've talked before, like I like my little Indo-Asian TV dinners with Brianna and paneer and curry and all that stuff. Those are like $300-400 for a little TV dinner. And believe it or not, once you get yourself on a diet where you're only eating certain things a day and you know what you're putting in your body and you know your calorie intake, and as you start to lose weight, your stomach becomes more adjusted to the fact that you're eating less. So you're going to eat that tiny little TV dinner for 400 calories, and that thing is going to fill you up. Like, they fill me up. And you would look at me and be like, no, that can't be the case, Kim. But it's true. It's true, because once you adjust to that meal plan, that's it. Like, even sometimes when I go and get the Whopper, or I go get a burger from Sammy's, or I go get the pizza burger from the Sammy's in Lake Villa, because it's amazing. I eat that burger, and I'm like, oh. On Thursday, I splurged at work. My friend brought me tacos. She gave me 3 tacos. Just a little bit of steak, a little bit of veggie, a little bit of hot, spicy stuff in there. 3 tortillas. I ate those. I had 3 pieces of candy because I brought in Fannie Mae candy for the girls. And I had my 2 protein shakes, my nut pack, my apple, and a little thing of my... I usually bring peppers. Usually green peppers, and I put hot sauce on them and I eat them that way. So I splurged a little bit with the tacos. I think it was like 500-ish calories for those tacos. But I'm telling you, I came home, I had my salad for dinner, and then I didn't eat again. I had my protein shake in the morning. I didn't eat again anything solid until yesterday morning, like around 10:30 when I took my lunch. And I was fine. I wasn't starving by any means. You get used to what you eat. Try and put healthier things in your body. And I know it's hard because, like I said, I don't always follow that. We got mushroom touch, decomposing shame. Your story is your story. There's nothing to feel shame about. Whatever has happened to you in the past, in the recent past, right now, in the present, there's nothing to feel shame over. Everything that you experience, and I know it's hard to hear this because it might be triggering. It's a learning tool. Everything is so that you can learn and grow and move on from what happened to you. That's the whole point. Shitty things happen to you, it's supposed to make you a better person. And I've talked about this, I don't know how many times. Like, some people have shitty things happen to them and they become what happened to them. That's sad. That's horrible. I know people that have had that happen. Meanwhile, everything that has ever happened to me has made me a better person, a more giving, loving, friendly, kinder person. That's what I want for everybody. Because really in this life, you really just got to take a step back and look at it like this. Your body is a shell. Your soul is what matters. And no one can ever touch your soul other than you and God. I'm trying to keep it positive because technically if you want to be evil, we can talk about the devil. That's the flip side of God. But we don't need to bring that up right now. Nothing can touch your soul. I mean, how many times have I been raped and sexually assaulted? And I think I've lived so many lifetimes at this point. And I think that's why in this lifetime, I feel almost, I wouldn't even say numb. I'm like disinterested. I'm like, okay, so that happened. You know, I experienced that 3 lifetimes ago. You know what I mean? Like, things happen to me and I'm just like, okay, here we go again, you know? Because to me, it's another part of life. It's just another learning experience. It's just one more lesson. And hey, Kim, don't be so nice to people. You know, quit giving to people that don't give back. And I know that can be triggering for people that, you know, don't look at it like that. But I don't know how else to say it. Don't feel any shame. Your life is your life. Things happen at you. You are not that thing. There's nothing to feel shame for. Bottom of the deck, light cleanse. Clearing stuck energy. Sorry, my nose is itchy. Cleanse. Cleanse. Everything, and the moon belly, right? Your gut. Everything you put into your body is going to make you who you are. The food you eat, the alcohol, the drugs, sex, all that stuff. If you're putting all that negativity into your body on the regular, you need to cleanse. Cleansing baths, yoni baths, for men and women, technically. I don't know what the men's version would be called. What would that be called? Stick bath? I don't know. I don't know why they're... Facebook is sending me some notice, and it's like, what is that for? Clear your home, okay? Saging, okay? Palo Santos. You can get sage oil and use that in the bath, when you take a bath, in the shower, when you take a shower. I keep telling myself I'm going to order my sage oil, and I keep forgetting. I gave my last bottle, it was almost full, to my friend for her son. I keep forgetting. You don't have to do sage oil. Like, I've done lavender before. I've done, you know, kind of like patchouli type scents. Just stuff that just seems more earthy and natural, okay? I'm going to leave it there. I hope it resonates. I hope you enjoyed it. I hope, if anything, you're entertained. I hope you all have a fabulous Saturday, a wonderful weekend, and I will talk to you later.